Hola a todos y bienvenidos a un nuevo vídeo de Batman de Telltale Series. Vamos a seguir por donde lo dejamos, episodio 3 del juego. No sé exactamente qué capítulo es, lo tendría que mirar y paso. Venga, vamos a seguir por donde lo dejamos. A ver, creo que va a ser el episodio un poco más largo, porque si no la serie van a ser 20 capítulos y el juego no es tan largo como para hacer tantos capítulos. Lo último que recuerdo es ir a visitar a Harvey al hospital y luego salvarle. No me acuerdo qué más hicimos. No, tía, no me pongáis un anuncio en mi propio directo, hombre, que quiero ver si se ve bien. Ponen el anuncio este del iPhone que nos ponen 200 veces. Ah, esto lo hicimos. Pero bueno, sirve como recapitulación también. Ahora me explicaba que tenía una red creada, una puerta de escape de eso.
Spying on my conversations again?
Hey, I'm looking out for you. There
Pero
have been
bueno,
whispers
no
that the board was going to take action against you. If you lose the company, Batman will take a massive hit too.
Lo sé, Lucy, ya me lo
I
dijiste.
know the cave is well equipped, but all of this is owned and paid for.
Creo que le di a
by the
esto la otra
The
vez, no me
board's in a
acuerdo.
panic, but this'll die down before
Sí,
it
sí,
comes
le
to
di a
that.
esta. Porque recuerdo esa
Glad you're being
frase.
optimistic about this, but I'm not so sure.
Right now, finding out how the children of Arkham are spying on the police is more
Okay,
important.
dicha.
What have you got?
What you got?
It's Wayne Tech, Bruce. As you know, Wayne Enterprises is a telecommunications giant. If someone were to, say, build a backdoor into that tech,
Sí, dime, Luz.
You're telling me the children of Arkham hacked into the system?
so that's the thing. Do you want the good news?
Pero si es que ya lo he oído, que es el problema,
You're
compañero.
not gonna like it.
No shortage of bad news lately. Might as
Pero
well
bueno,
just
como
pile
sabéis, te
more
lo
on.
añado después
Well,
y hago el
you see
episodio
this
más largo y no
backdoor
pasa
they're
nada.
using? I built it.
You? What are you talking about?
When your mission is
Pero no
Batman,
sé cuándo dejar los
needed a
episodios
way
porque
to
me sale
monitor
la pantalla de carga y luego no
well,
carga.
this is how. I piggyback Batman's surveillance onto Wayne Enterprises' signal.
Oh,
If the
la
children
pierna
of Arkham
picadísima,
have
por
access to
cierto.
the same
Sé que no viene a
system,
cuento,
does
pero
that
bueno.
mean they know my identity?
It looks like they've only
Como esto ya hemos
accessed the
visto, tengo la
GCPD
pierna,
so
vamos.
far.
Me dio el
A lot of
típico
activity
tirón
otherwise.
ahí en
I'll have Alfred warn Gordon.
el
The
muslo.
GCPD
No,
needs
en
to
el
get
muslo
rid of
no,
their Wayne
en
tech
la parte de
devices.
abajo.
Smart move.
Claro, en la pantorrilla, vamos. La pantorrilla. Esos son 6 meses de baja. Esto no le di. Dice solo la de Wintec, ¿no? O algo así. Vale. ¿Cómo tecleas sin tocar el
I've encrypted our
móvil?
access. I can fortify it, but it's gonna
Acércame un
take
poco al
longer to force
micrófono,
them
no
out of the
mucho.
system. The question remains, how did the children of Arkham find out about the back door in
Vale,
the
aquí
first
me
place?
decía algo de un topo y no sé
Shouldn't
qué,
have
¿no?
been able
A
to
ver.
find it, not unless
Vale,
they knew
yo le
what
di
they
a
were
esta,
looking
me acuerdo.
for.
When the cops
Es la que
raided
más
the
sentido
manor, they
tiene, ¿no? Digo
seized
yo.
every computer belonging to Wayne Enterprises. Mayor Hill must have given them to the children of Arkham.
Trying
Tío,
to
¿cómo
save
de largo era
yourself,
esta
sure.
conversación? Por favor, madre mía.
I'm gonna keep working on this Children of Arkham business. See if there's a way to shut
Me
down
parece
their
increíble
access
que hoy
entirely.
no haya
We better
sol.
lock this stuff down, just in case.
Por fin, vale. Aquí fue donde lo dejé yo, que dije, bueno, esto será como una pantalla de carga. Me confundí, no lo era.
So, anything new?
This is gonna take some time. Don't worry. I'll let you know when I find something.
Vale, entonces eso tengo que mirar por aquí, ¿no? A ver qué tenemos. Una fotografía que no creo que sea pizarra digital.
Looks like another invaluable piece of Lucius Fox technology.
Buenos subtítulos, Buenos subtítulos. ¿Es algo? No, nada, nada. Supongo que lo importante es estas cosas de aquí, ¿no?
Ooh, what's this?
Something I'm still working on.
Ese no es
It's a
el
new
dron que se carga
armament
el
to
tío
assist you
azul.
in the field. There's only so much you can do on your own. But it's not really ready yet.
Me he echado Flogoprofen y no veas cómo huele, de verdad. Me está dando un chungo. ¿Flogopro qué?
A new sticky
Perfect.
bomb I developed. The signal is activated on the underside. Attach it wherever you need, then detonate it remotely with your gauntlet.
Eso, para matar a unos cuantos.
Nice.
Be careful. Those things pack a serious punch.
Coño. Hostia. No me vuelvo a echar esto en mi vida, Me jodo, que ya se recuperará solo. ¿Ha quedado la capucha o lo otro?
Vision.
La capucha.
You've been busy, haven't you, Lucius?
La verdad es que no tiene pinta de ser nada
I'm
importante,
sure
pero
I'll
bueno.
never get the first one back from Selena.
Wonder if that's the only thing she stole.
A mí me robó el corazón, tienes razón. A ver, el Batarang. A ver si esto no es lo que tengo que mirar y estoy haciendo aquí el paripé. Se supone que estamos esperando a que el tío descubra algo, ¿no? Es decir, ¿que hay algo? Ah. Entonces, ¿pantalla? A ver, a lo mejor si veo la pantalla. A ver.
Newly elected Mayor Harvey Dent gave a rousing speech late last night, refuting claims that the children of Arkham were gaining control in Gotham. Despite his run-in with the masked group on the way to the event, people are still hopeful that Mayor Dent can pull
A ver,
through
va a
on
sonar la
his
silla, pero es que me tengo que
campaign
sentar bien,
promises.
Cuidado. Cuidado, oído.
Children of Arkham really
Ahí
fighting?
no suena tanto.
Who is Batman really protecting? Because it's not us.
Pero si yo te
It's
salgo a ti,
time that
inútil.
we, not masked vigilantes and violent fringe groups, fought for ourselves. I will fight every day for Gotham. And I ask that you join me. We are proud citizens of Gotham. And this
Yo sin
is
saber si
our
somos
city.
una mala
Next
textura o
up,
qué.
we speak to Commissioner Grogan regarding increased security measures citywide.
Vale. A ver, ¿qué más tengo? Esconder dispositivos. Esto no estaba antes, creo. A ver, digo yo que si está en la B en vez de en la A es porque es la misión principal, ¿no? O algo así. Ojo.
Looks like Regina's headed to my office. I should
Era
go.
eso. Vale.
And before you do,
Y dame el pendrive.
here. Get that back to the Bat computer. It'll install the added security measures. You'll also have all the info I found on the Children of Arkham's activity within the system.
Thanks, Lucius.
I've always got your back, Batman.
¿Pero por qué me llama Batman si no hay nadie?
Regina doesn't like to be kept waiting.
Pues hay que no sabe, soy Batman, Gracias por decirlo, Lucius. Atonta. Bueno, como me ven ahora salir de la pared. Las pantallas de carga son increíbles. A lo mejor en el juego, el segundo que sacaron, el de Evil Within, lo pronuncie, a lo mejor estaba mejor hecho. No me acuerdo, de estos errores no los recordaba, pero bueno. A ver, hace el caballo en roque ese. Ahí. Ese caballo sí que es un caballo especial.
Bruce, open up.
Voy. Voy un poco lento, perdón.
I thought maybe you left.
Yeah, right.
Well, the board has voted.
And have they sent the chairwoman to wield the axe?
You're being asked to step down from your position as CEO. Effective immediately. At least until this whole mess gets cleaned up.
This is just a temporary setback.
Well, that's entirely up to you, Bruce. You need to prove to the board that you can be trusted in the seat. Just lie low. Don't cause a scene. It'll turn out. I asked to slow all this down, but the press release is going out as we speak. There will be a public event in the morning where you will formally announce your resignation.
Pero bueno, que no me piden opinión
I'm sorry,
ninguno,
Bruce. I tried to fight for you. The board believes this is the only logical course of action.
I really appreciate you trying, Regina.
Vale.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. Our stock is tanking. The board is losing confidence. Wayne Enterprises needs a new face.
Que se han
They
pasado
already
una
had a
semana,
candidate in
hija.
mind. I thought it was... I was outvoted. Remember, he'd only be interim CEO. Just until this mess gets cleared up.
And who would that be?
Pues creo que lo vimos, ¿no? En el episodio... Sí. Lo vimos en el episodio
Oswald
anterior.
Cobblepot.
En
Bruce,
adelanta.
old boy, good to see you again. What a chilly greeting.
As you know, Oswald's parents were, well, victims of your father's actions. This company was built on the land he stole from the Cobblepot family.
Que han
Well, the
pasado
board thought
80
having me
años,
step
hija.
in would be a good PR move.
What better way to show Gotham that Wayne Enterprises is committed to righting the
A lo
wrongs?
mejor menos, pero por ahí.
Happy to help any way I can. People aren't much behind the Wayne name now.
I hear you've been keeping yourself pretty busy, Oswald. You sure you can handle this? I mean, wasn't there a revolution that you had to handle?
I'm a brilliant multitasker.
The board has complete confidence in Mr. Cobblepot. As his resume goes into
Habrá
great
gente.
detail, his endeavors in England have been quite successful. Besides, the company basically runs itself at this point. The CEO is mostly a figurehead. Don't make this harder than it has to be.
You might want to check your facts, Regina. That resume sounds a little too good to be true.
You might want to have more confidence in your own board.
Sí, ahora me
His
fío de esos
resume checks
inútiles.
out, and his references were all glowing.
You're quite welcome to call them yourself.
That won't be necessary. I'm afraid we need you to leave the building immediately. We'll have your personal effects sent to you.
Congratulations, Bruce. I
¿Qué es
couldn't
eso?
be prouder of you. Alfred.
Ah, vale, lo estaba leyendo. Va.
Graduation present? Surely we could let him take this along.
¿Qué hace? ¿Qué hace con la mano? ¿De qué va?
Oh, Bruce. Clumsy, clumsy. No wonder you're not being trusted with nice things anymore.
I'll call someone in to clean that up. It'll only take a minute.
Pick it up. Now!
Sí, sí, ya que no me voy a achicar,
Enough today, hasn't he?
Paso, paso.
Looks broken, I'm afraid. Not a good sign, is it?
A ver, a tú que he hecho yo, para que me haga esto.
Time
Este
to
hombre.
go.
Él no sabe que soy Batman,
Yes,
pero bueno.
Bruce. Time to go. I have a little redecorating to do. Your taste is a little too discreet for me. I think that maybe I'll add a fish tank.
I know you, Oswald. I know what you really are.
I'm no different than you, mate. Just a hard-working citizen. Looking out for Gotham.
I doubt that.
This way, Bruce.
Pues la tía esa al final le pego, Qué pena que esa opción no vaya a salir en el juego, pero cómo me gustaría hacerlo.
I'll have IT come set you up.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Regina.
Por la cara, sin firmar contrato ni nada, bueno, pues me voy, vale. ¿Papeleo? ¿El papeleo qué? Payasos. Y las pantallas de carga me encantan, Aprovecho para recordar que mi Twitch está abajo en la descripción si lo estáis viendo en YouTube. Voy a aprovechar para meter el spam ahí,
It happened, didn't it? They're out of their minds. They can't do this to you.
This isn't over yet, Lucius.
The entrance.
I took care of it.
We can't let anyone find out what's down there, Bruce. There are ways they could get in. You know that.
Think you can keep an eye on things while I'm gone?
I don't know.
Lucius, I need to know there's someone I can trust on the inside.
I'm here for you, Bruce. I've always been here for you, not them. If I stay, I'll have to stop working on our side project. That means no new
Vale.
tech, no repairs.
No me importa, la verdad.
I could keep an eye on things for you. Let you know what they're up to.
Se
Feed you
queda
the
aquí, ¿no?
information I can.
Creo que es lo mejor.
No, Lucius, I need you to stay here.
Pero si no será un poco obvio,
You're
¿no?
the only ally I have in this building. It's important. I need you to be my eyes and ears.
All right, I can do
Pero pues para
that.
ser su empresa y
Keep
que solo tenga un
Oswald out of
aliado
R&D.
ahí, joder.
And let me know if anything comes up.
Algo me da que se va a
Keep
acercar, no
that
me importa.
drive safe.
¿Por qué se dice hard drive refiriéndose al pendrive? ¿Por qué dice el disco duro? Tendría que haber visto el tío que se refería al pendrive, ¿no? Y traducirlo mejor, pero bueno. Digo yo, no soy aquí traductor profesional, pero bueno. Los fans de hace carga casi seguidas, Increíble. A ver, ¿de qué puedo hacer spam? A ver, también tengo el Twitter y... ¿Qué más tengo? El PayPal. El PayPal lo tengo. Estoy pensando en hacerme el OnlyFans, pero eso mejor para otro día. ¿Cómo?
Bruce Wayne will speak on the issue at a press event tomorrow morning, where we'll learn more about his decision to step down. More on that in a moment.
I still can't believe it.
Which part?
I wish life were easier for you, Bruce. It's
Voy
just
a
one thing
decir lo
after another.
bonito.
That's why I'm glad I have you, Al.
¡Ey!
Always.
Esa sonrisa que ha sido eso, qué miedo.
Lieutenant Gordon. He said there's nothing to be done about Oswald Cobblepot. All his records are spotless. He needs proof to dig further.
Eso fue lo que le dijimos, ¿no?
Slippery, all right.
Es escurridizo, como
With
eso.
the children of Arkham accessing Wayne Tech, I have to figure out what their next move is.
Vale, buscar. Sé que puedo leer la biografía y todo eso, pero es que a nadie le importa. Además que todo el mundo sabe, ¿no?
Bring up a searchable network of all possible electronic traffic related to Wayne Enterprises. If the children of Arkham are in our system, all of this is potentially accessible.
All of this?
Lucius was very thorough. It means that they could have eyes and ears into almost everything in Gotham. Just like Batman. They had access to the GCPD, we know that. The real question is what else they'd be interested in.
Okay.
Possible targets based on known children of
Es un
Arkham.
minijuego, ¿no? Sí, sí, tengo que mirar. A ver, ¿esto qué es? La comisaría. A
I
ver.
wonder if they've cleared out all the Wayne tech.
This is ridiculous, Gordon. Do you know how much all this equipment costs? We don't have the budget to replace it all.
It's a risk we've got to take, Commissioner. If the children of Arkham can hack into our systems, we're completely ineffective.
Buena gorda.
Going into situations completely blind is any better?
Considering the alternative, yes.
Muy bien,
Sounds like
gordo.
they've got the situation under control.
Good.
Vale,
One
entonces
less
ahí no
problem
es.
to deal with.
Vale. A ver, ¿cuál es el siguiente? ¿Esto qué es? Tribunales.
Gotham Courthouse. All public records pass through this place. Now look at this. Oswald's public record. None of this is right.
His whole criminal history doesn't exist as far as the rest of the world is concerned.
This must be what the board saw.
Not a blemish in sight.
Qué casualidad, Ayuntamiento. Escuchar. Hay otra cosa, además
City Hall. Record of Gotham mayors.
Hill had been in office for so long it's hard to remember a time when he wasn't mayor.
Una pena que haya muerto,
Theodore Cobblepot. Deceased 2 weeks before the election.
Uy, uy, qué sospechoso. ¿Y no se lo lió este hombre o qué? Escuchar, esto era lo que le quería dar yo, pero es que... Bueno.
Yes, I know it takes time.
Understatement of the century. Considering I've got at least one of my guys in the ER.
Yes, just please let me know when it happens. The children of Arkham aren't going to wait on us.
Qué mala pinta tiene lo de Harvey, ¿Cómo se va a volver pirado del todo?
Harvey has no idea. It's impossible to tell if the children of Arkham have access to this, but if they do, any action he takes against them, they'll see coming.
Vale, a ver.
Are you done here, sir?
No, queda...
Not yet.
Entonces es la misión principal, ¿no? Centro psiquiátrico de Arkham.
Patients committed to Arkham going back 20 years.
A rather extensive list.
Yo como Bruce estoy bien con Harvey, ¿no? Se supone.
Security footage.
These date back decades.
I've read the video at the debate. It's real. This is how they found their evidence. Something Hill did gave them access. At least now I know the truth.
Vale. Oh, que lo único que hay es esto, ¿no?
I've seen enough. I have to go warn Harvey. Keep an eye on this, Alfred, and have Lucius look into it as well. We need to find a way to lock them out.
Very good, sir.
A ver si me acuerdo de ver si la cara de Harvey es así en todos los juegos, ¿sabes? No sé cómo decirlo. Aunque sí es un bug. Lo de la cara, si es una máscara, si todo eso. A mí me suena que se veía la cara quemada más adelante en el juego. Entonces no sé si es una máscara, si es un bug. Como no lo han explicado tampoco. No me digas que esta señora sin pelo. Ah, ahora tiene pelo, menos mal. Qué
Welcome
miedo,
back,
tío.
Mr. Wayne. You can go on in. I'm back. Yes, that's right. The back tire. I'll need a rental in the meantime.
¿Y Harvey? Ah, en el balcón.
Harvey? Back here, Bruce. Take a seat. I'll be right out.
Sí, eso es una máscara.
Stop. It has to stop.
You need some help back there?
No, I'm fine.
Oye, ¿qué está haciendo?
Well, it's as good as it's gonna get. You know, Bruce,
No
I've
me
been looking
pongáis
forward to
así,
this
hombre.
my entire career. The day Harvey Dent takes his official portrait as mayor of
Una
Gotham.
máscara, 100%, vale.
And he looks like this.
Dios mío.
I'm glad you survived the trip up here, Bruce. You want to tell me what's going on? I didn't keep you waiting that long, did I?
I just found out Wayne Tech is compromised. The children of Arkham are using it to track the GCPD. You could be next.
But Wayne Tech is everywhere. If they can hack into it.
Me digas que me va a
That's
echar
why
la
they
culpa a mí porque
stopped.
tiene mi
Leave
apellido
it to
ese.
me. Thank you, Bruce.
Uy, la moneda. Uy.
Damn it! Those children of Arkham jumped me. God, it's only getting worse.
Que tiene la piel,
It's
hijo.
out of control. I can't stop it.
No sé cómo.
I heard Batman showed up to help.
Yeah. The damage is kind of done, though, isn't it?
A ver si cuela.
Harvey Dent does everything by the book.
Uy.
To the
¿Le pasa la voz?
But that isn't working. Sure it is. He's turning things around.
Oh, no, le está volviendo película.
Slowly. I'd like to see you do better. Watch me. Now are you gonna fix this mess? Simple. Easy. Harvey, snap out of it. We all need to snap out of it.
Uy.
Sorry. Sorry about that, Bruce. I guess I got a little lost there.
Ponte la máscara, por favor.
I'm probably not getting enough sleep these days.
Look, we're both under a lot of stress right now. We should be able to lean on each other.
Yo voy a ser lo más buena gente posible. Harvey no olvidará. Eso es bueno, ¿eh? Eso es bueno.
Mr. Dent? The photographer's ready for you.
Thank you, Deborah. I'll be right out.
La máscara está hecha de una forma que parece una mala textura.
Don't tell anyone about this. If anyone finds out or thinks I'm not fit to be mayor, it's all over.
Your secret's safe with me, Harvey.
Cree que no olvidará
Thanks,
también.
Bruce.
Vale,
I owe you.
vamos.
Again. Again and again.
Pero que esto cuente, ojalá.
See you around, Bruce.
Le daré la mano o algo, yo qué sé. Se queda un poco de miedo, pero... Que Harvey mola mucho, mola mucho. Que Telltale hace unos personajes que vamos.
Leader. Wonder how Vicky managed to score that.
Bruce?
Have you seen today's copy of the Gazette?
It just arrived a moment ago. It seems Miss Vale has been talking to some very interesting people.
Bueno,
All the Batman would like to find. Do you
terroristas,
think she would be willing to help you? She may be the only lead we have on the children of Arkham's leader.
Yeah, if she's been able to talk to their leader, then by extension, so can we.
You think she'd hand that information over to Bruce Wayne?
No creo.
I stonewalled her at the GCPD after Falcone was shot. I can't afford to waste time with Vicky. Let's offer her a chat with Batman.
Good idea, sir.
Can you scramble the line?
Right away.
Sí, ¿me va a poner mi voz esa de Batman o?
Bill.
I saw your story in the Gazette this morning. I want to talk.
Who is this?
I think you know exactly who this is.
Batman.
Investigative journalism suits you.
I like to think so. I've been meaning to thank you. What you did at the debate. I'm not sure I would have made it out of there otherwise. I'd say I owe you one.
Sí, sí, me debes una.
Meet me at sundown. Cobblepot Park.
Deal.
¿Pero por qué en el parque Cobblepot? ¿Por qué todo en ese parque? ¿No hay más sitio en esta ciudad o qué? Yo sigo pensando en quién es el tío que se viene a vivir aquí. Es decir, que no estás tan loco. Es decir, digo normal, claro, porque si estás como una cabra, pues te vienes aquí con tus amigos que están como una cabra también. Pero si no, ya vamos a jugársela. A ver, aquí viendo una cosa, a ver.
Strange place to meet.
Wasn't sure you were gonna show. Gotta admit, part of me thought it was a prank call.
I need some information from you. It's important.
Yeah, figured as much. So, Batman. I'll skip the obvious question. The children of Arkham seem to be your latest target.
No me
We all
diga.
know their methods are extreme, but what about their message? Their leader claims that Gotham's elite have been abusing their power, often at the expense of ordinary citizens.
¿Hace grabando lo de qué va?
Do you think there's any validity to what they're saying? In your opinion?
You saw what they did at the debate. They're terrorizing Gotham.
Sí, han matado a no sé cuántas personas, pero bueno.
Yeah, some say they're liberating it.
And you believe that?
Well, it doesn't matter what I believe. I just report the facts. Their message is picking up traction. Especially since the
Es que va
internet.
protegiéndolo, o sea, que le doy.
Everything they told you.
Does no one read anymore? It was a lot of posturing and grandiose monologuing, really. We're going to purge the city of corruption, sort of thing. Not great from an investigative standpoint, but the public will eat it up. Part of the job, you know? If that's the only reason you called me, you should really just read it yourself.
Gotham needs to know how dangerous the children of Arkham really are. You are hiding the truth.
Huh. My editor says the physical copies are practically sold out. I'd
Oy,
say the truth is
oy,
somewhere
oy,
out
oy.
there. It just may not be the side you like. But that's why I'm here. To get the other half I'm missing.
Where did you meet? How did they contact you?
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna stop you right there. I'm not selling out a source. Not even for Batman.
¿De qué va
The
esta?
circumstances of that meeting are confidential. Just like this one. I'm sure you wouldn't want me telling everyone how to get a hold of you.
You're putting the safety of everyone in Gotham at risk.
Well, if you really care about the safety of Gotham, why aren't you looking at Bruce Wayne?
Uy, 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 uy.
I still want to believe he's a good guy too, but with the information that's surfaced, everyone's angry. Everyone wants him to answer for what his family did. Everyone,
Hostia.
except for you. Why haven't you gone after him yet? No way he just slipped under your radar. But so far, no action from you against him.
I'm not here to talk about Bruce Wayne.
Look, I came here to meet you. I didn't have to do that. I don't know if you have some connection with him. Maybe there's more to this story than I
Pero
realize.
¿a qué viene esto? Que no
You
estamos
can't
hablando de
ignore
eso.
the facts. Whether he intended to or not, his family has been stealing from innocent people for years.
Yo el busto
So-
ese está flotando.
What are you gonna do about it? What is Batman doing to protect them from Bruce Wayne?
Besa por Dios.
People want to know.
There are bigger threats to Gotham out there. The children of Arkham. I have to deal with them first.
You're doing what you think is right. I get it. Good luck with the children of Arkham.
Pero me cago en su... No, no.
I'll be sure your message gets out.
Please, Miss Vale. Think what you want about Bruce Wayne. But I need to find the children of Arkham before they hurt anyone else.
Lo ha dicho bastante bien. Yo
Right.
quería
You
gritarle, pero
upheld
bueno.
your end. could lose my job for this, but... Here. This is where we met for the interview. Just please, don't tell anyone I gave this to you.
Para nada es sospechoso, ¿eh? De alguna manera se ha conseguido contactar con los terroristas y... No. Que ahora me lo dé así tan tranquilamente... Bueno, tan tranquilamente no, porque... Bueno. Highline Depot. Highland Line. Traducido al español significa algo de depot. Voy a aprovechar para hacer mis cosas aquí, como siempre. Luego a recordar que abajo en la descripción está mi Twitch. Siempre. Lo voy a recordar en cada pantalla negra. Directo diario. Vamos, mejor que eso. ¿Cómo? Vale. A ver, cochera de monorriel. Madre mía, ¿qué significa eso? A ver, monorriel es una mala traducción 100% porque eso no existe. Y cochera donde lo guardan, ¿no? Supongo. A lo mejor monorriel es una manera de decirlo, pero no lo he visto en mi vida.
No security, no emergency staff. If Vicky's right, it shouldn't be this quiet.
Be on your guard. I'll continue monitoring the drone feeds from here.
Thanks. Go and have a look around.
Vale, a ver qué tenemos que encontrar aquí.
There's a body here.
Uy.
Likely the work of the children.
Bueno, me digas que voy a tener que hacer otra cosa de investigar.
See what they've been up to.
Uy, ¿me puedo mover por aquí a mi rollo? Va a ser algo de investigar, sí. Cadáver, a ver.
He's been dead for a
Vale,
while.
la droga esa. 3 tiros
The
además.
officer that was taken from the construction site. Shot in the chest.
How terrible.
There's something else.
Muñeca.
This man's veins. They look like Montoya's veins after she was drugged, only they're so much worse. The same drug from the debate.
I feared we hadn't seen the last of it.
There's no puncture mark here. No entry point for an injection.
So, how did it get in his body?
He was shot dead center.
Algo por la nariz, ¿no? Algo así. Por la boca.
I suppose they no longer had need of a hostage.
Vale, esta es una prueba en lugar del contacto, vale. ¿Mapa?
They've been referencing the map. Whatever they're building must hinge on it.
Creo que esto no tarde mucho, ¿eh? Mapa de tren aéreo.
This depot is pretty centrally located.
A nosotros que somos los rojos estos, ¿no? Supongo. Partes del temporizador. Vale, una bomba, clarísimo, ¿no? Vale.
A detonation device, but it's disabled.
They must have intended to hook it up to something.
The timer is set for 27 minutes and 13 seconds.
From now?
The numbers aren't moving. Doesn't seem to be counting down yet. This is how they were timing their route. Alfred, what stations are within a 27-minute train ride from this depot?
Looking into the transportation database now. Sir, there's just one. Mercy Street Station.
It's one of the busiest places in the city. Thousands of people go in and out every hour.
Vale, estación de monorraíl, parte de contacto, barriles químicos. A ver, me he confundido de botón, le he dado a la Y. ¿Esto puede ser que vaya vinculado con esto o no? Aún no.
Mercy Street. But how are they planning to release it?
Sí, ¿ya está azul o no? No. F, parecía que sí, pero no, Uy, es químico.
Someone's been practicing chemistry. Something spilled here.
Vale, es la droga esa, no me digas más.
This is the drug they've been using.
Vale, esto va a ir con los barriles,
Same
¿no?
as the one given to Montoya and Harvey.
Vale, ¿qué más hay ahí? Agente. Pero no agente de policía, sino agente químico.
This solvent increases dermal permeability. Looks like they ran out of the absorbing agent.
Vale, entonces puede ser que esto... Espérate, vamos a ver todo primero. ¿Qué más hay aquí? Tranvía.
This train car has been modified.
How do you mean?
Se pueden meter ahí cosas.
Easy access. The train car was raised to make working beneath it easier. They wanted to get this done fast.
Vale. Creo que mira el tanque químico. No, que he mirado yo, que he hablado.
Clearly the holding tank. It's empty. For now.
Entonces el barril químico irá ahí, ¿no? Porque literalmente...
Looks
Vale,
like some kind of sprinkler system.
Doubtful they're planning to put out fires.
The train car is their delivery system.
Maximum coverage.
Vale, ¿de aquí qué saco? Vale, todo el vagón. Vale. A ver, entonces digo yo que esto irá con... Bueno, aquí. Cancelar vínculo. Esto puede ir seguramente con... ¿Aquí? O con la... No sé.
This wouldn't work. I need to know where their target is.
Vale. Entonces está clarísimo que es el... Ah, me podrían poner un sitio, ¿sabes? No me tengo que estar moviendo, un sitio fijo. A ver, ahí, lo he pillado. Si no, esto sí es ahí.
The modified train car is going to be sent to Mercy Street Station.
Vale, ese está puesto. Vale, ahora digo yo que esto... ¿Puede ir ahí? A lo mejor en vez de... Iba a vincularlo con lo de aquí.
The drug is being modified here. They're changing it.
¿Era eso? Era eso, vale. Y esto era lo que ha dicho de la permeabilidad de la piel. Esto va con el tío este que no tiene aguja puesta. A ver si lo puedo vincular, vale. A ver, no voy a seguir mucho más,
They've altered the drug so that it can be absorbed through the skin. The drug. The children of Arkham must have found a way to weaponize it. With a drug that can absorb into skin, it will affect hundreds of people at once.
Es más del espantapájaros, ¿no? Que
Loading the
de
modified
el
drug into
pingüino,
the
pero
tanks on
bueno.
the train cars, dispersing it through the sprinklers. The timers are set to go off just as it rolls in over the crowds.
We aren't prepared to contain something of that scale. Releasing a drug like that in so populated an area would be devastating.
They could infect the entire city if they had enough. Thankfully, there wasn't enough of the chemical to mix with the rest of the stockpile of drugs.
There's a train coming.
¿Cómo? Tío, me gustaría dejarlo por aquí justo, pero no es punto de guardar ni de coña, así que no. Está el tío este. ¿No ha dicho su nombre, verdad? ¿O sí? El caballero de Arkham, ¿no? No, ese era...
If I'd known you were gonna make me lug this thing myself, I would have worn more comfortable shoes.
Ojo.
Just add it to the list of your mistakes. Must be why you didn't come through on your last assignment.
Todo guardado,
It's all here.
Voy a dejarlo por aquí. Sé que da mucha rabia, pero voy a dejarlo por aquí. Espero que el punto de guardado ese sea un punto de guardado y no me la líe. Es decir, el símbolo ha salido, es decir, tiene que guardar. Así que eso, lo voy a dejar por aquí, como he dicho. Si os ha gustado, dejad un like, suscribíos. Abajo en la descripción tenéis todas mis redes sociales para que me sigáis. Nos vemos dentro de 2 días con un nuevo vídeo de Batman de Telltale Series. Adiós.